what is that intention that you're wanting to create in the space that you're in? And that intention is, of course, a vibration.
What would some of the elements you'd be doing as an altar, and how you could do that as a family? And just briefly in, you know, my book and in nature practice and some of the things we share in Life Rocks, we talk about creating seasonal tables with children, or bringing in the elements of nature and onto a table inside. So from your perspective, what's the power and the value here, and how can people practice it?
Well, it all, it stems with an intention, and what is that intention that you're wanting to create in the space that you're in? And that intention is, of course, a vibration. It's a consciousness being energy with intention. And that intention, depending on what it is, holds a frequency. And of course, our intention was really to bring a healing energy. So a vibration that sits, in the fifth dimension and above, which brings an energy in that helps to harmonize and balance all conscious energy. And so when somebody comes in and they perhaps are stressed or feeling chaotic or caught up in drama, they come into this field of energy, a bit like a container. And, to the degree in which they're willing to receive, then all of a sudden their own field starts to be harmonized and balanced, like a tuning fork. We are a tuning fork. And if we are opened, if we're willing to receive, we can walk into any environment and attune ourselves to that vibration. Now, the more conscious we become, the more aware we need to be as to what it is that we're attuning to, and do we want that in our field, But in the situation of what we were creating was a very healing space, which was really about creating a frequency of energy that anybody walks into can feel harmonized and balanced and centered and calm through the portal we created, which included a number of different types of crystals, mainly selenite and rose quartz, because selenite really opens and anchors a space. And then rose quartz really offers a beautiful centering, calming frequency and helps you to come into your heart's consciousness, come into your heart space. And then, we would have clear quartz and amethyst mixed in around the place. And we really, the center, we had a fireplace, which is where it wasn't a usable fireplace anymore. So we used that kind of grate area and fireplace to put a huge rose quartz that I sourced from a beautiful lady up on the Central Coast who had just finished a 3-year project of grounding a portal up there on her land. And so just, for listeners, understanding that crystals have their own consciousness. They offer an intention. So they offer a frequency that, again, if we open to receive that frequency, it helps to bring in that energy into our own field based on what that crystal is programmed, encoded to offer.